January, meet Libra. Libra, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Libra, starting today, the 6th of January, 2023. We're streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Sarah. Moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much, Dre. And thank you to everybody for joining us today, all you Libras and friends of Libras. If you're watching us on YouTube on a restream, you can always fast forward through my shuffling if you don't want to watch it by using the timestamps right in the video. This is the RWS XTDM Tarot deck. It's a wonderful, fun deck that's an exact hybrid of Rider-Waite-Smith and Tarot of Marseille. I've already purified with my own homemade version of this 300-year-old version of Eau de Cologne, this 300-year-old formula, I should say. You can find a video on how to make the cologne, as well as where to purchase this tarot deck, by looking in the video description of this very video on my YouTube channel. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch on Twitch without ads when you subscribe to us there. If you're remember that there's a lot of Libras that are eventually going to watch this, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to make sense, it doesn't seem to apply to you, just disregard it. It's probably not meant for you. In that case, you may want to check out the readings for your other signs, or remember that we have a general reading for all signs every day but Monday, and we also have a weekly pick-a-card reading that comes out. It starts on Mondays, but it comes out on every Sunday for starting the following Monday. You can find all the restreams of our tarot readings right on the website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just please click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. If you'd like to support this channel with a donation, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you're on YouTube, or you could use our PayPal portal. And that's at paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. We do appreciate your support, but mostly what we appreciate, Libra, is that you are here today for this 2-week reading. And I'm going to do my best for you to make it as accurate as I can. So let me shuffle one more time, and then I'm going to cut this deck into two using a nice clean cut, and put that back on top. We'll see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Libras, starting with the Knight of Swords, then the Two of Coins, and then you've got the Page of Coins. Okay. You know, it's really easy to get pulled into people's BS. It really is. It's easy for all of us to get pulled into their drama, into their nonsense, and it's the way people manipulate us. And sometimes they do it knowingly, and sometimes they do it unconsciously, but manipulate us they do. And you know what it is. You know how you can get hooked. You get, quote, triggered. That's our big word lately, triggered. Getting triggered, getting hooked, getting your buttons pushed, all of that stuff. How easy that is. But it's not their fault. It's not their fault, even though it seems like it, because they're so freaking annoying. It's not them, it's us. We have the capacity to be so triggered, and it really needs to be us that we work on. You can't just go out there and remove every trigger from the entire universe. There's no way to do that. There's not enough time in the day to make sure that you are living in a trigger-free world. So we have to come down to a decision. Am I going to be triggered or not? Because the idea that there can be a trigger-free universe is impossible. Yeah, you can do your best to make sure that you clear away from your personal life all those people that are not healthy for you. That's absolutely wonderful. But that's never going to guarantee that nothing's going to ever hook you. Right? So it's the capacity for being hooked that we really want to work on. Not just you, all of us have to work on it. And I know that you've been working on it, and I'm not saying that you haven't, but it just seems like it's still kind of up for you. Otherwise, this card wouldn't be here. And one of the things I think that manifests as a result of you being sort of not somewhat easily triggered by certain people or certain events, is this impatience with things not working out quickly enough for you. Like, geez Louise, how come it's not working out? I've been working so hard for so long. When does this stuff ever take shape? And let's move the focus off of that idea of where is it, why is nothing working for me yet? It's only a little bit and I need a lot, or whatever your thing is. And let's switch to this page of coins, which is, there's good news. There's good news about money. There's good news about money. It's there. It's coming, but you're going to miss it. And there's going to be all kinds of information about money or things, as other kinds of resources and assets that are necessary for you. There's going to be instruction. There's going to be every bit of information you need to get all of this, whatever you want, and then some. But if you're all triggered and all upset, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it because you're so preoccupied with everything else. Don't do that. Please don't do that, because this is really the time when the ego is very prevalent in our lives. When you're poised to succeed at something, that's when you're at most vulnerable, because the ego doesn't want you to succeed. I wish it wasn't that way, Libra. I really wish it wasn't. I wish everything in this world was easy and fun, and we didn't have self-destructive tendencies, and we weren't mean to each other, and everybody was in love with everybody, and everybody did everything perfectly for each other, so nobody ever got triggered, and everything was just fabulous all the time. I really do wish it was that way, but it's not. That's not the world we live in. We live in a different world, unfortunately. But the good news is that's okay for you, because you've got all kinds of good news coming your way. In fact, you don't have enough time to listen to all the good news coming your way, but you have to be able to, for now, attenuate, turn down your attention on all of these other things. And I think for you, because you are a Libra, and you always do want to see every side of every situation, and that's your strength. It really is. But if you let the ego use that against you, then you somehow feel like you're not doing your job if you shut down all of the noise in your mind and focus exclusively on what you want. Somehow you feel like you're not being a good Libra or something if you do that. And that's not true. That's just a lie the ego mind is telling you. It's absolutely essential for you to turn down your focus on these things. A lot of what this is here, this Knight of Swords, is stuff that's old habits. And you may have been through periods of your life where you really didn't have any choice. You had to be in all of this triggering stuff. You had to be in this place where there was all this drama and chaos and whatever, and you did your best to get through it. But you're not there anymore. Not according to this reading. You can leave that in the past. You can say no to these people. You can say no to these situations, and in a way that doesn't get you all upset. You can just shut it down. You can cut people out of your life. You can. It doesn't have to be done out of hatred. You're not cutting them out of your heart. You can want the best for them. You can love them. But because I love you so much, I can't have anything to do with you. Because when I'm in this is you talking to these people. When I'm in your physical proximity, I go crazy. I can't. I just can't. I just don't have what it takes to be in a good place with you. Therefore, you can't be around me. And that's not me closing my heart to you. That's me opening my heart to you. So I will always love you, and maybe there will be a time in the future where we can get together again and it'll be wonderful. But now's not that time because I'm busy. I don't have time for your nonsense and your drama anymore. That's how you deal with those triggers, right? Shut some people out. Sometimes you just gotta. Look at this. See? Yes. That death card is our best friend. And look at what the death card brings. Not only an ending to this nonsense that you really want to keep in your past, but an opening for all of this good news. You've got 2 pages. You got the good news coming straight from Spirit, that's all about how wonderful Libra is and that you don't have to worry about anything anymore. And then you've got this good news about finances, that you finally get what you've been working for so long. But it can't come until you cut some stuff out. And mostly what you want to do is cut it out of your mind. Cut out the habit of feeling like you've got to be in the soup all the time with these people. Forget it. Let them do their thing. You don't have to be a part of it. Let the dead bury the dead. You don't have to be part of their drama. In fact, it's telling you, please don't be part of their drama. It's time to let some of this stuff die. Right? And the stuff that needs to stay alive, we want it to be reborn in a beautiful new way. I'm not saying that you should cut out all your relationships or any of that, only the ones that really are that bad. But these other relationships that still could use an upgrade, you can cut out certain ways that you deal with those people. You can have a new way of being so that it's focusing more on Libra. That's really the bottom line of this. And I think it's been this way for a while. Focusing on you, not on them. Keeping the focus on you. No wonder you're so impatient. You don't have time for you. Because even if you are focusing your time on yourself in a lot of ways, it's, according to this, you're not all there because you're still being pulled back into their stuff, into their drama, into the stuff that's real triggering for you. You can't anymore. This is done. You've got to be done with this, and you are going to be done with this. And you do it in a loving, sweet, kind way. But mostly what you're doing is being loving, sweet, and kind to Libra. You deserve it. You deserve all your love, all your care, all your attention. That's not being selfish. It's not. And if it is, it's good kind of selfish. It's not like you've spent your life caring for yourself, really. Looks like you've been living your life outside of yourself for a while and really making sure everybody else is taken care of all the time in one way or another, and putting up with their nonsense and getting yourself, upset over things, which is, how it goes sometimes. But that's not where you are anymore. Now it's about you. Now it's about you and letting go of those relationships. Letting go of those triggers. Not that you can let go of, like I said before, every trigger in the universe, but you can let go of being triggered. And if those big triggers are like people in your life that won't go away or won't stop it, and it's just too much for you, then 2 words for them: bye-bye. I love you, but you have to go over there and you have to stay over there. And I will not talk to you. I will not have contact with you. And maybe someday in the future we can work it out, but that's not now. And that's okay. It's more than okay. It's necessary. It's necessary. You gotta allow the death to happen to certain things. And then most of it will just have a rebirth. But there might be a few relationships and a few things that need to stay gone. And that's okay. It's no aspersion on you or them. It's just how it is. So this is a very important time for you, Libra, this 2 weeks. It's all about you and getting what you want and listening to the good news and saying no to the bad news people in your life. Just say no to them. Cut them out. Cut them out. You don't deserve it. And it's not helping them either, right? And again, we're not cutting people out of our hearts. We're not closing our hearts to them. And we're not saying never, ever again can we ever have a relationship. It's just for now. It's just for now. I need space from you, right? All right, you're going to do great. I'm really excited about all this good news. And I'm really excited about you leaving this toxicity behind you. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Sarah and Dre. And we'll see you in 2 weeks, Libra. Blessed be.